Hello, and welcome to another episode of the Manager series. I'm Zero, and I am here to continue our full lore playthrough of Lobotomy Corporation. So now we have completed Bria, and we have 2 more days left before we proceed to Atzilut. The story is getting more and more complicated. Initially, we were just a freshly hired manager in the Lobotomy Corporation. Now there are flashbacks and some stuff related to the cognition filter breaking down. So we still have this mission. We don't have the right vows to do this mission. This is kind of optional. We'll try to do it since there's really not much to do in the next 2 days apart from this guy. And yeah. So we are just going to do some more efficient farming with efficient use of our time. So right now we are still going to send Eliza for the Silent Orchestra. Adam is still going to work for that. I have a list off screen. I'm not going to use a wiki this time. This is just going to be a very basic approach. Next, Chloe will need to work with Schadenfreude just to wrap up the justice. Hunter, I think it's time for Hunter to work with the Freischutz. So we are going to give Hunter a good. Let's just go with a A class black defensive suit. So what I can do is either grinder or I could use grinder. That should be more than enough. So that would be 0.9 for the Freischutz, but since Hunter's 5.5, there's really no risk. And I am going to give, what's that guy who got that? Give London the Harvest instead. Now, next on our list is, we're going to have to wrap this up. I'm going to hire one more, and that would be for this guy. I'll just hire it, put it here. Then if in case Cliff House Meltdown occurs, you're going to do that, because if this is going to breach, Parasite 3 is going to breach also. So I am going to look for something. Yuri's okay. So 3, 3, 3. I mean, that should be enough. Even just 2. Sure. Let's hire Yuri and give her something that is built for this. So this anti-white. See if we have a Vavi. That's way too strong for that. I could give the one that we gave London. Guess that's not that bad. Sure. I'm just going to give London something decent. Not that powerful, but decent. We still don't have enough Vav. We just got Hypocrisy over. So what can I give? Give Solitude, but it's going to be weak. Alright, I'll just give them Penitence. London is pretty strong anyway. Now, Yuri's going to be working for that. Yunhu. I just sent Yunhu for Knight of Despair. So Knight of Despair deals white damage too. So I might just give Yunhu the fragment, the wrist cutter. I'm going to trade with Anthony. Anthony, On the other hand, Anthony is also... Anthony's best because of the 4 and 4 fortitude, 4 temperance. That would be great for La Luna, but that's also white. Alright, I'll just give Anthony the hypocrisy. It's so kind of overkill, but eh. Who else? Yunho's already got the white. Violet's Porcubus. Yeah, Morty can do Porcubus with this one. Dakota can work on this one. Just to wrap up, to raise up the Prudence 3. But again, that's going to deal white damage. Alright, let's give some strong white, at least something a bit stronger white. Right, I can just give the Tom armor and Tom can get the Grinder Mark 4. Now next would be Anthony, already La Luna, Victor's 3, and Victor's 3 not doing anything, so I can just give Victor something strong for red. Is Chloe going to do anything? Well, Schadenfreude. Hunter's also going to do their Freischuss. Some is again not doing anything, so I can just trade. So Victor is going to work on a singing machine that is white, so I guess that's already good against white. I always think that singing machine deals shred damage. And finally, Orga for La Luna. Maybe just after Anthony gets a bit of pump. So Anthony just needs 1 fortitude and probably 2 temperance, 2 to 3 temperance, just to raise this up. Then after that, Orga's going to take over and get some more temperance from La Luna. And finally, Pansy is going to do, well, justice. Pansy has the lowest justice out of all of them. As for this guy, well, Bear's not doing anything, Tom's not doing anything, even Quinn's not doing anything, so I can just send anyone here to do stuff. Right, so that's our quick planning session. Didn't set up the armor right. Right, I'll just retry the day, and I'm going to erase this entire thing in the VOD. Frank needs the Parasite 3, and Parasite 3 needs anti-white. Yuri needs that. Raika doesn't need that. Okay, attempt 2. I scrubbed the first attempt because we didn't give Frank the right armor. Yunho is going to go there, you go there, you go there. Lysa are going to swap places with Adam. Frank going to go here. And Anthony's going to go up there for La Luna. Tom is going to go replace the training team, but first he's going to take the bonus. Well, we just hope that they're not going to die. While we're waiting, we can send people to do certain works. Alright, Yuri is... I can just leave Yuri there, it's not... Alright, we'll just get Yuri over here. And we're going to change it up with sending Raika over... Nah, Tom's strong enough to do that. Dakota's just going to be going back anyway. Right, we'll just send Raika. Raika's not going to be doing anything here anyway. And while we're waiting, I think I can send Vera over to start using this. Hey. Every 30 seconds, the lights of the ticket booth will illuminate one by one. They will brighten up to 4, and when an employee receives a ticket from the clerk, the lights will reset. The booking clerk, who remains dauntingly quiet, sells tickets for a train with no final destination. There are no clocks to alert the arrival times. Instead, there are some blinking lights. Let's see if Vera's gonna die. Ooh, that is kinda annoying. It triggered the parasite tree, huh? Works with other abnormalities. Alright. We need you to start working on that before we die. So Frank needs to farm up Prudence. Okay, we can now proceed to doing what we are supposed to be doing. Schadenfreude, that would be Chloe. Wrap up that. The dimensional refraction variant, that would be Dakota. Porcubus, that would be Morty. And who else? La Luna is going to be Anthony first. This is Anthony, right? Let's just do 1 fortitude and 2 temperance, so that's already 1. Singing machine, I can just send Victor over. Send Victor over there, then... yeah. All-around helper would be Pansy. Mainly because Pansy is still the lowest level in repression so far. Alright, let's send Vera over and over here. Vera isn't dying. Pesca. Ooh. When a ticket is received with 1 illuminated light, the employee will slightly recover their SP, HP, and SP. When a ticket is received with 2 illuminated lights, the employee will significantly recover HP and SP. The first and second lights illuminate, your mind clears. Third light illuminates, your mind clears, and your wounds close. The fourth light illuminates, the condition of every employee in every department improves when you hear the train's horn off in the distance. So I think when we get it with 4 lights, everyone's going to be healed somehow. That's interesting. If Frank is fine, let's just heal Frank and not let Frank get out of that place. Right, Schadenfreude is being worked on. Porcubus is being worked on. Let's double check La Luna, all around Hellburst, Singing Machine, La Luna, DRV, Parasite, Refreisha, Schadenfreude. So, sure. Okay, that clears that up. Let's try to wait until this gets 3. Alright, I think I can just use it. Doesn't really matter. Okay, what are we going to use to trigger? Order Freishes for Hunter. Guess. Right, healed HP and SP. Schadenfreude is done. Porcubus is okay. Could send someone to do the RV. Pansy is down here, I think. Right, I'll just send Pansy over to this place. Right, let's let Pansy trigger that. Oops. Frank might go. Oh, we're lucky, huh? All employees within the department will recover HP and SP. When the time comes, the train will check down the tracks and sound its mighty horn. There's no doubt that it will plunge through the endless tunnel while boarding the employees who have not taken a step back from the tracks. Okay, let's see what the trigger was. So DRV, that's fine. We got Dakota. This sucks. We're going to be using Yuri now, but maybe just one will not trigger the Prudence. Yeah, it's going to be Amber Dawn. So kinda annoying. So I think it's better if... Okay, we done 1. We just need 2 more for Anthony. Night of Despair. That would be... Yunhu. Yunhu can do either attachment or insight, but I'd rather try use insight right now. So that's more important. This one again is going to be Adam's work. This one, anyone can do this. Let's send me. Right. Porcubus. Let's send again Morty. No, that's Victor, that's not Morty. Okay. Let's try 3. I'm just concerned that we might not be lucky this time around. So I might wait until we get to 3. No. I don't think we're going to get to 3. Oh, this behavior adjustment. Alright, let's just send Mackie over. I think Mackie's fast enough to do that. Ground helper. Again, that's gonna be Pansy's work, but Pansy needs to heal a bit first. Singing machine. That's Victor. Is Victor already stationed there? Yes. That seemed to work. Schadenfreude. Who's supposed to be working on Schadenfreude? Chloe. Get Hunter over to do the repression work. Huh. What do you know? We're going to have to let it trigger. Is it everyone in the department? No, Frank wasn't affected, so it's just people within the department. Okay. Guess that makes some sense. Pansy is still... Okay, Pansy's ready. The RV, that would be... Right, well, let's just wait till people reach their destinations. Let's see if the parasite tree triggers. Okay, it triggers. Let's see who is affected. And we can just go kill them. Let's see if someone is out of control. Well, no one's out of control. At least not yet. Okay. That was enough. Oh, interesting. So Parasite 3 isn't really that big of a deal. Right, let's just do things as we would do them. Porcubus. That would be Morty. Night of Despair already done. Singing machine. That would be Victor. Alright, let's trigger the dawn. We're going to have to watch this express train. Right, 1, 2. That's just 2. Six minutes. I don't think I can wait. It's just Amber. It's not going to be doing anything crazy unlike Crimson. So we are going to just trigger it. Alright, Frank goes there. Anthony, I think Anthony can deal with these guys. Regardless, Quinn is on the case. Get the closest people to kill. Exterminate. Who was caught up? I think Pansy was caught up. Oh, that is dangerous. Wait, Pansy's wearing decent armor, huh? Oh, Maybe just came from all around the helper. Go help Vera. This is gonna be a joke for Adam. Let's see if other people are dying. Apart from Pansy. Pansy, we already saw why that is so. Mackie, yeah, we already know why Mackie's taking a bit of damage. It's mainly because of the... Okay, we got 3. Let's see what 4 brings us. 4 is... Did we know what 4 is? No. Still haven't known what 4 is. It's Violet Noon. Right. I think Anthony can now work on this. Just one more and... Adam's already done with cleanup work, so Adam can do on that. Night of Despair. Insight with Yunhu. Who else is alive? These guys. Alright, let's send the information team to help them. Instinct. Again, this is gonna be Victor. This is going to be Hunter. Schadenfreude. Again, this is gonna be Chloe. All around helper, that's Pansy, but has Pansy healed up? Yep, Pansy is healed up. Wait for 4. I think it healed everyone. Alright, all facility will recover HP and SP. Yes, that's nice. Fortunately, what's not nice is the next abnormality. It's noon. We have 5 minutes. So we're going to have to be careful with if we're going to trigger it. So we are going to let Parasite 3 do its thing. Or not, I can just try to send Frank again later. Oops. Anthony already did 2, right? Alright, let's just send Anthony to do one more work. Okay. That was kind of bad, but we have execution bullets, so not quite as bad. What's bad is this one. So, what will our plan be? Alright, Let's move people over here. Move people over there. Over there. Just gonna be double checking places. Do work, Pansy. Who else? I can send Pansy and Victor to get the 2 ready. Right, I'll just send Vera over to reset this guy. Right, just one more. And just double check if people are standing in the right position. Nope, you're not standing at the right position. Alright. We got the trigger. Got 3 minutes left. And yeah. Double check if anyone is out of position. No, doesn't look like anyone is out of position. Wait for a couple of seconds. Damage is already dealt. That you might not be able to reach that in time. That's weird. Bria didn't get that much damage. So I guess I'll just continue doing what I was supposed to be doing. No, I'll be sending Anthony over there. See if someone's already dead. Okay, Granda's loved one is already dead. Well, everyone's already dead. Except for this one, who is in the corner. Okay, we still got 2.5 minutes to get to 80. Adam can get more work out of that. Eliza can get some work out of that. I'll just send Vera over. I think Vera can just wrap that up. Instinct is gonna be Victor. It's gonna be Porcupus with Morty. Who is on the next in line with La Luna? Orga? Can Orga handle La Luna? I think she can. And see if Pansy has enough healing. Yeah, Pansy can do that work. And Night of Despair. Yun who? Sure. I think we have time to send Dakota here. Right, Parasite 3 can trigger all at once. Don't really care. Right. If 4 trains have illuminated and another brightens to a glow, the train will cross through the facility and cause black damage to all employees who are caught in its path. After it has crossed, the boost lights will reset. Alright, so this is kind of annoying. The best thing is to get the 4 lights, preferably if someone is dealing with a particularly nasty abnormality that may kill them. That heals everyone in the facility. So great. Unfortunately, if you don't pay attention, a train will cross and kill anything in its path. So yeah. And it's annoying because it compounds a problem with the parasite tree. But I guess we really don't need to be worried about it. We are going to be looking here. If Parasite 3 triggers, you can just click. You spend 30 seconds to click. Really not a big deal when you think about it. Right, Parasite 3. So for example, like that. So what I'll do is just let these finish and I can end the day so we can complete the day. And again, don't forget that. Pretty much in all our future episodes, we are going to be looking mostly at this place. Kinda annoying, but that's just how it is when you've got these two. Right? And that is that. For the Aftermath cleared, got 2 more promotions. Pretty much every one of us is now level 5. Yunhu, finally 5, and Prudence. Anthony, Temperance 5, Prudence 5. So you got another 5. Problem again is Justice. Let's see if Pansy got to at least level 4. No, just level 3. Level 3 is good since at that level we can already farm their Freischütz, which is what Hunter did. So in just one day farming their Freischütz, the Justice is already 5. As for Dakota, I just skipped Dakota. Dakota's already 5. Chloe is also 5. And Well, nothing much to say about that day. Good morning, X. Based on your reaction, it seems that the synchronization is complete. I can now tell what moment you're reminiscing about just by looking at your expression. I also happen to know that the process always ends with the same expression and tears. You're a prisoner. You locked yourself inside this prison without bars. However, the key has always been in your hands. My role was to correct you whenever you made the wrong decision. Now, I'm quite tired of it. I don't understand why you chose to repeat the cycle, nor do I know what kind of results you hope to achieve while slowly killing yourself. Frankly, I don't really wish to know. But in this moment, while you hold the fragments of when you once were I would be ever so glad if you stopped this cycle now. Ah, I should change my greeting as well. It was getting tedious. Hello on you, eh? I give you a warm welcome back to your Lobotomy Corporation. Seems you're holding up alright. Today wasn't the best day. Incidents happened one after the other, and I'm a bit tuckered out from it. It's a good thing that everyone has such clear-cut assigned roles. It makes it easy for them to be faithful to their tasks with no unnecessary contemplation or distraction. Lady Angela does a very good job at keeping everyone in check in her play. Anytime someone tries to get rid of themselves or their assigned role, well, she becomes completely merciless. I myself have learned well that I have a predetermined role to play. Whether one likes it or not, they have been cast into it already. Given that, I've made up my mind to simply wait. Wait for what, you may ask? All things must come to an end. So I'll be waiting for our plan to finally come to a close. Lady Angela, I found something strange in the documents. This record shows that the containment unit's lock failure was what allowed the abnormality to escape. Yet to my knowledge, that door was fine for the entire day, nor was there any sign of malfunction. And the one with authority over the locking mechanisms of the containment unit doors is you, Lady Angela. Angela, please tell me, why did you do it? You have to know how many employees under my department died that day. Such a bright one, I said. I knew you would find out. But this is a little quicker than I anticipated. What do you mean by that? Thanks to your excellent effort, your department's escape ratio has been very low these days. You're a capable Sephira, I will give you that. I've never said this to anyone, and I don't need to either, but abnormalities create more energy through killing people. How could that be? You have written several reports and papers about importing machinery to replace the human workforce that must handle dangerous tasks, no? If soulless, cheap machines were to replace those employees, then yes, the casualty will drop sharply. However, that would also drastically reduce our rate of energy production. Lobotomy Corporation operates a massive business. Tasks include meeting the energy supply quota, production of the electricity for the city, and business relations with our various stakeholders such as the other wings. We refine energy via the most efficient method available and make a profit. That is the only thing we need to take into account. That's just... How could you be so cruel? Hesed, any employee who works here is extremely lucky to be hired into one of the wings. Many people fight for a job here every day. There will always be someone to take the place of the dead. What right do you have to take away their fortune? I understand that you're a smart one, Hesed. However, why won't you use that intelligence for something more meaningful? It seems you've taken quite a shock to this, but I warned you before. Nothing will change from how it is now. Did you think I was joking around denying you? How about you try drinking a warm cup of coffee instead of wasting your time like this? You should savor your relatively high position. Better than what the employees go through. Do not forget that we have one singular objective. Oh, and Hesed. I am the best artificial intelligence that this place has. I never clumsily leave trails or evidence behind. So did you enjoy your little detective game? You know that we don't exactly exist like how we appear? Yeah, Different showed us that. I wonder how I look from your point of view. I bet it's something distasteful and capable. Something I would have hated in the past. Mission 4 for the aftermath. Oh, excuse me. Was thinking about the past. My request will be just the same as the previous ones. All I ask you is just try a bit harder with your ability in mind. Yeah, I guess I can only stay in place as always, unlike you. Goal. Finish the day within the allotted time limit. So, even smaller time limit now. Okay, first things first, that memory synchronization thing, that was us. So X is A and we are A. Somehow we did something that gave us amnesia to forget whatever it is. But in the Laurent perspective, it's as if A applied something, but we didn't forget how to properly manage the site. But story-wise, maybe future days will further expand upon why A is doing this and how A came upon this situation. Anyway, our last research proposal before the fourth mission. Again, the fourth mission is kind of like the other missions. We don't really need to do them because they're going to be locked with the other missions. So for our last research, we've got HP and SP bullet refining, which increases the bullet recovery. The recovery capabilities of the HPN and SPE bullets will be increased. Recovery will become more effective through research into improving the refinement purity of our recovery bullets. So what we've seen with Frank, well, Frank was only 50 SP, so I guess it was 25-ish, 20 to 25-ish SP or per bullet. I don't know how much this will increase. Maybe 50%, maybe 100%. But regardless, it's our last research. And now we still have this one, but we already have this one. I guess our plan for the next day would be to be pretty much the same. We've already raised these guys to level 5. Dakota just needs to work on probably Porcubus just to wrap things up. But with Frank and Frank ready to be assigned to the next department, which will be opened in the next day, we're just going to pump Anthony and Yunho up. Yuri, unfortunately, got to Prudence 3. So we are going to hire yet another person to work on this. Unless we can just ignore it and let it breach and deal with this when it happens. Hey. Already 53 minutes. This is another short episode. So, guess I'll cut it at that. So, thanks for watching and see you in the next episode. Again, new episodes every day, 0 UTC or 8 a.m. Philippine time. And if you want to see me record these episodes, you can follow the Twitch TV link in the description and follow me for notifications because I don't have a set recording schedule. And yeah, that's it for this episode, and hope you have a great day.